Hello, everybody. My name is Jeremiah Brozovic, and as you can see for my Sport Around the World project, I chose the sport of hurling. Hurling's not majorly played in the US, nor is it widespread around the world. However, it is majorly played in most parts of Ireland, as well as spreading into Australia as well. So the origin of hurling, it dates back to 1272 BC and was often referenced in Irish myths and legends. During the 12th century, it had become outlawed, but it was survived and even flourished up to the 19th century due to the patronization of the landlords at the time. The GEAA was created in 1884, and with it brought a set of formal rules for each Gaelic sport, which includes hurling. So the basics. There are two 15-player teams competing in the contest, where players use a wooden stick called a hurl to strike a ball called the sloiter through their opponent's goalpost to win each game. The field resembles a rugby field in several ways, but is actually bigger, where the field is 80 to 90 meters wide and 130 to 145 meters long. And at each end, there are H-shaped goalposts made of two posts that are 6.5 meters apart and joined by a crossbar, which is 2.5 meters above the ground. Attached to the crossbar and each lower of the goalposts is a net that extends behind the goal, and the sloiter is used to score the goals by passing it between each goal post. A traditional goal, which is worth 3 points, is scored when the ball goes under the crossbar and into the net, and 1 point is scored when the ball crosses over top of the crossbar. Each game lasts about 60 minutes long, which is 30 minutes per half, and that period may be increased to 70 minutes under specific circumstances. Replays are held when games end in draws, and if a replay results in a tie, extra time of about 20 minutes or 10-minute halves is put into play, and a second replay is held if the score is still tied at the end of that one. All right, so there are two major governing bodies, one of which is the Gaelic Athletic Association, or the GAA, which is where majorly found in Ireland. And in the United States, there is the USGAA. All right, so where you can find hurling, like I said before, it is primarily found in Ireland and Australia. However, there are other hubs located in North America, Europe, New Zealand, South Africa, Argentina, and even in South Korea. Participation. So, in Ireland is where you're going to find the most teams, where there's 266 teams. They compete at the U13, U15, U17, and at senior levels. In There are 69 U13 teams, 73 U15 teams, 59 U17 teams, and a total of 65 senior level teams. And in the US, there's many teams that are located across the country where male and female teams make up multiple age levels, much like you can find in Ireland. The profile of the participants, a study done by ResearchGate shows that the majority of athletes are men. Overall, the physical stature of each player is above average for athletic stature, and there's a wide range of ages that of participants who play hurling. These can range anywhere, but mostly found between 13 and through their young 30s. So the main events. The biggest hurling event is in Ireland, which is the All Ireland Senior Hurling Championship, and one of which that I found under that is the Joe McDonagh Cup. However, there are many more, such as the Christy Ring Cup, the Nicky Rackard Cup, and so on. And in the U.S., you can find that the USGAA holds the championship each year at each level on Labor Day weekend. And I found that hurling is not an Olympic sport. However, it was played as an unofficial sport in the 1904 Olympics in St. Louis, Missouri. So just this past year, the GAA had signed a deal with RTE where they're going to be broadcasting 31 live championship matches between on a 5-year deal between 2023 and 2027. In addition, BBC is hosting the All Ireland semifinals and finals, in addition to broadcasting at least one other final on their wider network, BBC TV, and that is going to happen each year. So overall, their new 5-year deal is going to see over 200 matches per year being broadcasted. And then these are some of the major sponsors that I found for Hurling and the GAA overall, which, as you can see, the GAA has Elaine's, AIB, Electric Ireland, Kellogg's, and UPMC. And for Hurling specifically, it has Board Guy Energy, Centra, and Very. So this is what I was able to find on Hurling. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much.